Royale. Last time we played, we got a new persona buddy. We've got what's his name? Sakamoto Ryuji. He now has his own persona. Now we have a team of 3. And with that, we should be able, hopefully, to attack the castle and uncover Kamoshida's abuses. Sakamoto, sorry. Yeah, that's how you say it. Time to sleep. I wonder if there's like a time limit looking for. I can't believe Suzui Senpai missed such an important meeting. I wonder what happened. Mr. Kamoshida asked to see her. I've heard rumors about how the two of them stay late together. Hey there, Uzura, how you doing? I wonder what's going on. You don't think they're... Nah, couldn't be. Man, it's been nothing but bad news lately. I'm worried about the future. Oh, that reminds me, apparently a guest is coming to the school today. Some young guy, I think. Oh, tell me more.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are 3 branches in our government.
Hey there, Frank. If you were dubbed into English, would they pronounce your name Luki? Yeah, that's exactly how they would call it.
The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary.
Oh man, not politics.
This division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Become unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind? No matter how much thinking you do, there's only one option. You'd be better off just listening to me.
Why are you there? Don't talk. All right, what do we go for?
Did I just hear a cat just now?
Meow!
Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby?
The rumors are true.
Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
It's no use. I can't think of any other way. Concentrate on class. Are you cutting class? It's our emotional support cat? Yeah, I mean, that should be fine, right? I can't deal with that stuff right now. I mean, what are we gonna do with Kamoshida? Do we just gotta go along with what that cat says? Oh, the darn furball.
If you only knew I'm reading this too.
Wait, what? How?
Hey, what's that?
Enough! This is a classroom!
Got a gun.
Wait, she's going to jump!
Suzui? Shiho?
Uh-oh.
For real? Come on, let's go.
Hey! Stay in your seats! Do not step foot outside of this room!
No way! Huh? Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! Shio Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san? Let's go look.
Oh no!
Calm down! Back to your seats!
No! Why? Shio!
Oh my god.
Hey, what's going on? We should head to the courtyard too.
Screw it. Let's go. Hey, did you see her fall? I wonder if she's okay. Yeah, I saw it. After falling from that height, she must be seriously hurt. Or worse. Yeah, exactly. What the hell is this?
There's no way we're gonna get past all these goddamn people. Come on, let's try going through the practice building.
Why are we playing? Yeah, I know, right? She might be dead. Oh my god. I can't handle this emotionally. We'll have to put against the storm instead. No, then I was just going home.
Hey, let me through! What the hell? Let me through, man! Please!
Did you see the courtyard where she landed? She was on the volleyball team, right? Nah, there was too much of a crowd there. You want to go check it out later? You want to go see where she fell?
This sucks.
Hey, is she dead? Where's the ambulance? No, she won't die from that low height. I'm sure she's fine. I don't know, dog. I don't know about that one.
Class is still in session.
Oh, get your phones out, guys. Very important. World star.
What the hell's wrong with these people?
We need someone to go with her. Are there any teachers around? I'm not in charge of her class, though.
We should leave this to Principal Kobayakawa.
I'll go.
Please hurry.
Shio. Why? An, I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore. Shio.
Hey there, Geese. How you doing? Just in time for a very fun moment. Everyone's having fun here.
Kamoshida? No. Shio!
Her leg was bent the wrong way.
Return to your classrooms at once.
That guy. Hey, wasn't Mishima acting weird?
Very sus. He knows something. Definitely. Well, it's the same thing.
We're gonna make him talk this time.
Teachers, return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go home yet.
Okay, Kingpin.
That hurts! Why'd you run like that, huh? I didn't run. She jumped and tried to kill herself! Leave me alone.
Do you know something? Just tell us. I mean, at this point, we were about to commit homicide, so, like, this is a step down.
He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted. We won't say you talked either. Susui. She was called out by Mr. Kamoshida! Wait, what? I was called by him a number of times too, to the teacher's room. It wasn't just me or Susui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them. So the physical punishment thing was for real. And yesterday, he called Susui out of the blue. She didn't make any mistakes or anything. Mr. Kamoshida seemed really irritated that day. So it must have been worse than usual. He didn't... That son of a bitch!
Look at the cat. Just chilling.
I bet Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida. Mr. Kamoshida's probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor.
Oh boy. You're gonna do something dumb here. Don't do it,
He
son.
went into the PE faculty office. Let's hurry. We have to go after him.
You bastard! The hell did you do to that girl?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me!
That is enough!
What you did wasn't coaching.
What did you say?
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.
You're going on and on about things you have no proof of. Basically, you're simply making these claims because you can't be a regular on the team, right?
That's not what this is about!
Even if it is exactly as you imagine it to be, hypothetically speaking, what can you do?
Damn this society.
We just received a call from the hospital. Suzui's in a coma, and her chances of recovery are slim. How would someone like that make a statement? There's no chance of her getting better, I hear. Oh, the poor girl.
No. That can't be.
You goddamn...
This again? Does this mean we need to have yet another case of self-defense?
You shut your mouth, you son of a bitch! Why are you stopping me?
Don't do it, son. Don't let him get to you. Calm down.
But still!
Oh, you're stopping him? What a surprise. There's no need to hold back. Why not attack me? Oh, you can. But of course you can. Everyone present right now will be expelled. I'm reporting all of you at the next board meeting.
What? You can't make a decision like that!
Who would seriously consider what scum like you say? You threatened me too, Mishima, so you're just as responsible.
Huh?
To think you didn't know why I kept someone as talentless as you on the team. You act like you're a victim, but you leaked his criminal records, didn't you? It's all over the internet, correct? How terrible.
Mishima? He told me to do it. I had no choice.
Oh no.
Now, are we finished here? You're all expelled. You're done for. Your futures are mine to take. Now get out of my sight.
Well, I guess we gotta go commit homicide. Kind of forced our hand here.
I can't believe this asshole's getting away with this!
He'll eat his words. We can't give up.
Huh? Oh, right. We have that.
We have the GAT. We're packing heat.
Huh? Have you lost your minds? You worthless kids aren't making any sense. But sure, go ahead and try.
Did anyone ever die in a Persona series? Yes, in 3, actually. And actually in 4, people die. And probably in 5.
After all, you'll have plenty of time to kill until expulsion.
It's alright there, Krebs. So far.
We can't waste any time. We gotta hurry up and go to that world and beat the shit out of that asshole.
What happened? Suzui, you know, the Anne's friend, the volleyball girl, she just threw herself off the school roof, tried to commit suicide, and Ryuji and Chat Niob tried to expose him, but then the teacher said that they can't do anything and they're gonna get expelled.
We're not beating him up. We're simply stealing his distorted desires.
Yeah, we're not killing him. We're just ending his thoughts.
Can I assume that you've made up your minds about this? About how he might suffer a mental shutdown?
I have. Someone almost died because of him. I don't give a rat's ass what happens to him anymore.
And you?
There's no other way. I like how we've become bloodlusted vigilantes now.
There you have it.
By the way, is getting rid of a palace hard? You've tried it before, right?
When did I ever say that?
Huh? What? Were you just pretending to know?
I was just pretending.
Is it true that you're getting expelled? Everyone's talking about it.
That asshole's at it again. So you came all this way to tell us that?
You're going to deal with Kamoshida? Let me in on it too.
Oh, is that a third party member?
I can't just sit back and do nothing after what happened to Shiho.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't butt your head into this.
Hey there, Freeport.
But it does! Shiho's my...
I said don't get in our way!
That was harsh.
We can't take her somewhere like that.
I hope she doesn't do anything too crazy.
Like getting her own gun.
Women can be much bolder than men at times.
Women, coffee cup moment.
We just gotta hurry up and deal with Kamoshida. Let's go already.
The moment we cross over, we'll treat each other like phantom thieves. So I hope you're ready.
Huh? Phantom thieves?
Those who covertly sneak in and stylishly steal treasure. That is what we become.
I see. Not bad.
That sounds kinda cool. So we just gotta say the school, Kamoshida's name, and castle. And then we end up in Bizarro World. How the hell's all this work? Someone make it?
Of course, I don't care. Thieves, assassin, you know, it's basically the same thing. It's in the same branch. Stealing lives, basically.
True. There's no point in thinking about it now. We'll show that effing Kamoshida.
Let's go.
Effin' yeah.
They really are going to do something. They're doing something on their phone? A name... school? Huh?
Uh-oh. She's been brought into the Shadow Realm. Now Anne has become an accessory to murder.
What is this?
Takamaki?
That voice... Sakamoto? And are you...
Niob-kun?
Why are you here?
How should I know? What's going on? Hey, where are we? Isn't this the school?
I see. Perhaps she was dragged in because of that app thing. If multiple people can enter with the person who uses it, it stands to reason it'll pull anyone nearby.
For real?
Wait, so this is related to Kamoshida?
She's a lot quicker on the uptake than the two others.
Anyways, you gotta leave.
No!
No. Don't wanna.
The shadows are going to find us if you make a scene.
No way! It talked? Oh my god! It's a monster cat!
Monster?
Meowster.
You better explain what's going on! I won't leave until you do!
Looks
like we gotta force her.
Excuse me, dude. Can I stream this?
But how are we supposed to do that?
Just take her back to where we came in. That's how it worked last time, right?
Oh yeah! Can you lend me a hand?
Got it. I feel bad.
We can't deal with Kamoshida if we don't.
What are you?
We'll explain after everything's over.
Hey! And just where are you touching?
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean...
Mm-hmm.
That's not important.
You guys, seriously? Ah!
We better
Booted
be
her
careful
out.
from now on when we use that app.
You should have checked the tools you used. Why do I, the one who was just watching, know more about it than you two?
Shut up. Ah, jeez. Takamaki found out right when we were starting off. We gotta deal with this fast.
That girl's name is An Takamaki, right?
Takamaki.
Lady An. The shadows have noticed us. You better brace yourselves. Got it? We're counting on you, Joker.
Joker? That a nickname?
That's right.
Don't refer to it in such a lame way. It's a code name.
We live in a society.
What kind of stupid phantom thief would use their real name? I'm not down for that. And there's no telling what kind of effect yelling our real names will have on the palace. It's just a precaution.
So, why is he Joker?
Because he's our trump card when it comes to fighting strength.
Don't romance the first girl who comes around this time. Ah, man. Okay. That's embarrassing. Anyways, it's chat who decides.
Just go with it. You're Joker.
It ain't too bad, yeah?
Next up
I'm
is
the
you,
Joker,
Luigi.
baby.
You'll be... Let's see.
This is a romance-free run. We're playing Persona, Mike. There's no romance-free run.
Thug.
Thug.
Are you picking a fight with me? Yeah, I'll choose it myself! When it comes to me, it's gotta be this mask. Honestly, I actually kinda like it. What if we named me after this?
Fine. Why not Skull, then?
School.
Oh, that sounds awesome! I'm Skull! What do we do about this one's code name?
What do you think? Anything's good. Okay, guys,
How
we're not
about
gonna have a
Mona?
curry battle here. Mona?
Well, if Joker thinks it's easier to call me that, then I'll go with it. Alright. From here on out, we're Joker, Skull, and Mona. We need to be absolutely thorough about using those code names from now on.
All right, time to go steal this treasure thing. Let's make a dash for it.
Treasure? Oh my god, the filter. So fast.
Yeah.
Looks like they don't know about this way in yet. Joker, Skull, are you ready? Let's go. Oh my god, there's a lot of them, sire.
Praise be to King Kamoshida! Death to the intruders!
What the hell?
Hey, look, ain't that...
Those intruders the other day were quite entertaining. However, I can't allow that trash to ransack my castle. Strengthen the security, kill them on sight. I'll reward whoever brings me their heads.
Praise be to King Kamoshida! Death to the intruders!
Hey, Mona, can't we just beat the crap out of him and call it a day?
Look at all those soldiers, idiot. It'd be suicide. And I'm sure you don't want a repeat of last time. Besides, don't you want him to confess his sins? There's no point beating him up. We need to steal his materialized desires. The treasure.
The treasure.
Fine, so where is it?
It has to be somewhere in the depths of this castle.
And those pink undies.
Let's infiltrate further in while he's out here.
Well, we can't go there.
Damn it. Damn it.
Can you turn voice volume to 0 and read all the dialogue? No. Damn, there's a guard over here too. What do you want to do? Should we kick its A? Hold on. This might... Oh, tutorials? This might be a good opportunity to teach us something. All right, Joker. Are you ready to take it down?
Remember how I taught you hold-ups and all-out attacks?
Hold
I'll
up.
teach you their practical use now. There's another use for hold-ups, besides simply defeating enemies. Shadows are beings born from people's hearts, so naturally they can talk too. In other words, you can communicate with them. Get it?
Oh, I get
You
it.
talk to them when they're cornered. They might offer money or items since they don't want to die.
Oh, just like in SMT, the other games series
In
that
fact,
no one talks
talking
about.
has a better chance of scoring something great, as opposed to just offing them. Well then, let's do the first step. Knock all the enemies down and do a hold-up.
Knock them up. You can knock down with a gun?
They're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Hold up. Seriously, you guys are the intruders that King Kamoshida was talking about? Can't get worse than this. What are you gonna do with me? Give me some money. I want an item. Three, death. Why aren't you saying anything? At least let me know if you're planning to kill me.
Well, something along those lines. Now let it be money or items. Just cough it up. Sorry.
This happened so suddenly, I actually don't have anything on me. I usually do, you know?
Well, wait, what? This isn't how I was planning this to go. If that's the case, I guess it's time for you to go to hell.
Damn.
For real?
Wait.
Sorry, but we're in a hurry.
Hold up. Can't we work something out? Don't kill me, please. Won't you let me go? Fine. You chose the wrong enemy. I'll let you go. To hell. I'm sorry, but that sounded really lame. That was the best one-liner you could come up with? Oh, we got cringed. But I'm the same way. In any other situation, we'd get along really well. Whoa, I feel different. Something's happening.
What the? What's going on?
Oh, I remember now. I don't belong just to King Kamoshida. I'm an existence that drifts about in the sea of humanity's souls. My real name is Pixie.
Thou art I.
I'm Pixie, and from now on, I'll live inside your heart. Oh.
What was that just now? What happened?
All right. Got a Pixie.
For real?
The hell was that about? The enemy just got sucked into Joker's mask. I have no idea. I wasn't expecting that either. Intruders, halt! Crap, they noticed us. Spycorn. I sense a new possibility within me stemming from the previous battle. Time to change personas.
It's time. That's not right.
It's weak to electricity. Let's go for that. Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option.
I just saw this.
Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option.
Persona!
Oh, there we go.
Pixie! Ravage them!
Is that the shadow from earlier? Don't tell me. Did you take in the shadow's appearance and powers as a persona?
Oh my god!
Persona! There!
Hold up. What do we do? All out attack or talk? Lend me your power. Show me the money. I want an item. Well, it'd be nice to get a bike horn. They probably won't join us though. So that's your move. Guess then I guess I'll talk first. I'll decide if I'm gonna help you after. You're really taking this to the extreme, huh? Are all the kids these days doing stuff like this? Yeah, we sure are. No, I thought this up myself. You want to join in? Was that what the kids call? Oh no, he's a boomer. Was that what the kids today call a humble brag? I gotta say, I don't think I'm ever gonna understand you. Ah, well, I'm gonna die. I might as well do one last good deed. Hey, Sonny, if something's been bothering you, I'm willing to give you a listen. My relationships. I smell sweaty. I have no worries. I'm a bit smelly.
Wait, what?
That's what's bothering you? I thought you'd be a bigger man than that.
Here.
Oh, I'll give you this. Forget about me.
Later.
I wonder how far you'll get with that attitude.
Holy! Does that mean you can wield multiple personas?
We're never gonna get another persona. What did he give us?
Hey, Mona, what was that about? What did Joker do?
He sealed the enemy's appearance and powers into his mask and made it his new persona. Is such a feat even possible? Even I've never seen anyone pull that off.
Is this good? It's nothing important.
Of course it is. Only one heart exists per person, so normally a person can only have one persona. Incredible! That ability will give us a huge advantage in battle. Alright, try to do that even more if the opportunity arises. You better help out too, Skull.
Hell yeah! We'll hold every last one of them up!
If your enemy is a persona that you already have, a mask will appear beside its name. If you ask it, lend me your power, it will grant XP to your own persona. Decide whether to defeat your foes quickly with all-out attacks and earn experience, or negotiate with them to obtain a persona or other reward.
I like you even more now. I really do have something special after all.
Do-do-do-do. I guess we can't go there.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but something feels off about this hallway.
All right, a chest! Joker, it's a treasure chest! I'll reveal your true form.
All right, got them ambushed.
All right. The first move is ours.
Ooh, if we can get a pyro jack. What are you guys weak against?
Use wind to hit its weak point.
Wind. We don't have wind, so let's take out the gat. I don't want to die, ho. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, I think I'm gonna kill them all.
What did you think? Graceful?
Losers.
Stylish?
Hey there, Anderson. How you doing? We got some yarn.
I leveled up. Okay.
Now, we do have Pixie, as well have Arsene. Patra would be decent, but Secunda is also pretty alright. I don't know how stat debuffs are going to be in this game.
Show me your true form.
How important they are. Oh, it's Bicorn!
The first move is ours.
Come. Pixie. You're mine.
We're all knocked down. That was
Hold
incredible,
up.
Joker.
Lend me your power. You know, up until now, I did whatever I wanted. I knew it was gonna catch up to me someday. If you're gonna kill me, do me a solid and make it quick. Aren't you scared? I'll have some more fun first. I won't make you suffer. Oh. Look, if you want to show off how tough you are, bother someone else. I got better things to do. Maybe it's the generation gap, but I just can't get what your deal is, Sonny. What in the hell are you trying to tell me anyway? You're gonna die. Why do we fight? I don't really know. Looks to me that there's room to talk about this, right? Hey, what a coincidence. My sentiments exactly. Hey, I can't believe it. I remember now. I'm no shadow from this place. I used to be living in that there sea of human souls. From now on, call me Bicorn. No need for honorifics, Sonny.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
We did it, boys.
Okay.
I'll reveal your true form.
All right, Bicorns. We can kill these guys now.
You're mine.
Woo! Looking cool, Joker.
Persona!
You can always write like one and one in letters, you know?
Looking
It's
cool,
fine.
Joker.
Uno. All out attack. We're killing them. Let's go.
Finish up.
Oh, they're not dead. Get the gat.
You see? That was just a taste of my power. Yeah! Victory!
Oh, got some money.
Okay.
That enemy was really weak.
Silver dagger.
Whoa.
Time to change it up.
All right.
Did we just do that? Yeah, okay. Is this really hard mode? We're in the tutorial. Calm down.
Hey, look.
It's another hazy looking door. This is that thing. What was it called? the safe room. We can discuss our strategy inside. There are also a lot of places I don't even know about in here. Uh-oh.
This is that place from earlier.
How did she get in?
What's up with this app? Just said the word Sakamoto said, and I ended up...
Princess?
Huh?
Princess!
Uh-oh.
Aren't there even more shadows here than before? Just getting this far has been a real pain in my ass.
We fought like 3 guys.
It's all because you guys provoked Kamoshida, you know. Still, he seems to be awfully on guard.
Anyways, how are we supposed to steal that treasure thing?
Don't be so hasty. First, we'll need to secure an infiltration route.
What?
A path to the treasure's location. But honestly, I think we'll need a little more manpower in order to accomplish this.
Or girl power.
At the very least, one more person would be nice.
Hey, you say you don't have your memories and all, but somehow you still know about that kind of stuff? Do you think this thing's really got amnesia?
You know what I mean? It is sus. I believe in Mona. Believe in the cat. Cat sus? Cat is a little sussy.
That's what you think of me?
You sure talk big, but what if it turns out you're just some stray cat in the end?
That can't be.
Still, why was a princess in such an odd place?
Princess?
I could have sworn we were pursuing the readings of an intruder.
It doesn't matter now. We must take her back to King Kamoshida.
Who's this princess they're talking about?
I should probably look into this.
And yet another question goes unanswered. Stuff like the castle and that navigation app are mysterious, but Morgana's got them both beat.
Remember, code names. You mean Mona, right? Are we going to be a stickler for rules?
Oh, crap, sorry. What was I again? Oh, yeah, Skull.
This is bad.
That was fast.
Your friend, Lady On. She's been taken by shadows!
Oh no!
Wait, what? We sent her home earlier.
If Lady On does indeed have the app, it could be possible.
Oh no. Don't tell me it got put on hers just like mine. Damn it! We let her out for her own safety and she just came back in by herself.
Han? Yeah, the shadows of On.
Damn it.
We don't got time to be taking a break. Actually, we do,
something.
because we're gonna save. All right, let's check out our personas. What does Bicorn do? Does Lunge and Tarunda. Oh, Tarunda could be good. And Garu is weak to lightning though, and he's strong against curse. I think. Did they change Dark to curse? Because I think they did.
Yes! Okay, let's go.
Just past that dining room looking place. Let's go.
Joker!
Joker, what are you doing?
Is this some kind of filming? Who's in charge here? This way! Look, I'll apologize for
totally doesn't get what's going on.
Let's hurry. We have to save her.
I can't believe she doesn't understand this weird-ass dream world. I'm good to go.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What's all this about? Seriously, I'm gonna call the cops.
Someone's gonna get molested.
So, this is the intruder.
Kamoshida? Who's that?
It's you, but in a bikini and cat ears.
More importantly, what is this place? Why is the school turned into something like this?
I can't believe you mistook my aunt for someone like her. Are you afraid?
What is that outfit? Have you lost your mind?
I do as I please here. After all, this is my castle. The world of my desires.
What the? Wait, is this some red light district?
What a lively slave.
This isn't funny! Enough of the bullshit, Kamoshida!
Where's the sirens? Oh, there they are.
Shit. The girls decided to tell me off. What do you think of that?
Talking back is like totally unforgivable.
In that case, she should be executed.
Uh-oh.
Now then, how should I play with you? Shall I tear you into little pieces?
Are you kidding me?
This is effed up. Is that what he thinks of the girls on the volleyball team?
Is he a creepo?
Hey, that's...
Takamaki!
Takamaki!
Just when I was about to start enjoying myself.
Too bad, Freeport.
What's the deal with this guy?
You little...
How many times are you gonna come back? I bet you just like those thieves. You came because you're pissed at me, huh? But, I forget that chick's name. But it's your fault she jumped, you know.
Huh?
You were so reluctant to throw yourself onto me that I had her take your place.
You bastard!
Kinda messed up.
No!
Take one more step and I'll kill her on the spot.
Damn it!
Just sit back and enjoy the dismantlement show.
I mean, if you're gonna kill her,
No, don't!
don't say it.
Maybe I'll start with her clothes.
Oh my god. Guess you really can't show this on at work. On work.
You're such a perv!
Hey, what are we gonna do? Takamaki!
Takamaki.
Is this my punishment for what happened to Shio?
That's more like it. You should have looked like this from the start.
Shio, I'm so sorry.
You're just gonna listen? Don't give in. It's time to rebel against society.
Huh? You're right. Letting this piece of shit toy with me? What was I thinking?
It's like I always say, slaves should just behave and...
Shut up! I've had enough of this. You pissed me off, you son of a bitch!
My, it's taken far too long. Tell me, who is going to avenge her if you don't?
She's going ham!
Killing him was never the option. such is the scream of the other you that dwells within. I am thou, thou art I. We can finally forge a contract.
I hear you, Carmen. You're right. No more holding back.
Cat ears.
There you go. Nothing can be solved by restraining yourself. Understand? Then I'll gladly lend you my strength.
I think you can never stream this game. You're right. Killed her own clone.
You know what? I'm not some cheap girl you can toy with, you scumbag.
Bitch!
You stole everything from Shiko. You destroyed her. Now it's your turn. I will rob you of everything!
How dare you! Enough of your insolence!
Well, the boys. Oh, wait.
No, I've had enough of you. No one's gonna stop me now. Let's go, Carmen!
Wait, isn't that, what's his name?
How dare you deny King Kamoshida's love, you selfish
It's Lucky. No.
Pay for this insolence with your life!
That dirtbag just sees women as sexual outlets. Don't make me laugh with that love bullshit. Come on, Carmen. Let's give him hell.
Now, what's his name?
I don't see a weakness.
Persona! Dance, Carmen!
Oh, weak to fire.
They've fallen flat.
Hold up. I don't think you can talk to bosses, right?
Let's finish this. This'll end you.
Persona!
Well, we got no fire.
Arsene! Go down!
That's true. It's very rude. Okay, he's strong against.
This one.
It's weak against fire, strong against wind,
Persona!
and strong against lightning.
Useless. Time out!
Okay. Do we have anything that's strong against wind now?
You did it. They've fallen flat.
Let's get serious.
Okay, guys. Let's do it.
Persona!
We're strong against wind. We have no one. Okay.
You're mine.
Persona!
I'm so very disgusted by you. Why?
Thanks. Skull's back up. Let's give him some payback.
Guard.
I've had it.
Oh, the cat is
Damn it.
strong against.
Not much health left. Dance, Carmen. You did it. They've fallen flat.
Do it with style.
Finish up.
How's that?
Let him finish. Let him cook. Nah, he's dead. It's over. Oh, new skill.
Hell yeah! A new move!
Hell yeah.
This new skill suits me.
Oh shit.
Wait!
Why'd you come here, man? And more importantly, how?
Hey, Hey, is that how you speak to a woman?
Milady.
Are you all right, Lady On?
Oh, he really did, milady.
Lady On? Wait, what is this thing? Is it alive? How can it talk? And where in the world are we?
Just calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry.
How am I supposed to calm down? Huh? Why am I dressed like this? When did I... what's with this?
Calm down. You look great.
Huh? What are you talking about? What the hell are you thinking?
Well, I'm stumped. A search party will be coming for us soon. There's no time to explain. We don't have a choice. Let's retreat for now.
We were just getting fired up and you had to go and get in the way. Ugh, fine. Here, give me your arm. You take the other side.
I mean, she just needs to zip it up.
Thanks.
Looks like we made it back. Hey, are you okay?
Well, pretty much. Wait, I lied. I'm still confused about all of this.
You may be safe now, but a lot sure did happen back there.
Why is the cat talking?
At any rate, we stand out too much here. Let's relocate to a safer spot.
Which one you want?
Whichever's not carbonated.
They're both actually.
Then...
Here you go.
I wanted the cola.
What about me?
You're a cat.
Huh? But you're a cat.
Have you calmed down, Lady On?
Morgana, right? I really am talking to a cat. This feels so strange. Oh, sorry. You're not a cat, right?
It's only natural that you're confused. Demanding that you understand all of this right after what you went through is asking too much.
Honestly, I still can't believe what happened. And that power... my persona...
It's the will of your rebellion, Lady On. With it, you'll be able to fight in that other world.
So if what you told me is true, we can make Kamoshida have a change of heart, right? Is it really possible? Can we actually force him to confess his crimes?
The volleyball team's keeping quiet about this while teachers and parents turn a blind eye. If guys like us try and complain, they're just gonna shoot us down. Going all in on this plan is the only choice we got.
Ruining this man is the only plan.
Then let me help too. I want to make him pay for what happened to Shiho. He just keeps going like nothing happened, even after what he did to her. I'll never forgive him.
Wait, did you just say, let me help? You mean you want us to take you along?
Don't act like I'm going to drag you down. Weren't you watching? I can fight too.
Are you defending the coach? No, I'm actually down to destroying someone.
What should we do?
She'll be great. It should be fine. It'll be dangerous.
I agree as well. We
So
are
did the
lacking in
coach
manpower after
actually...
all.
Well, he went to Molestville, that's for sure.
Don't worry. I'll protect her.
Even if you said no, I'd just go in alone.
Ah, right, she can go by herself. I guess it'd be more dangerous turning her down. Ah, fine.
Then it's decided. Well, I hope we get along. I'm going to make Kamoshida atone for what he did. Not just for Shiho's sake, but for everything he's done.
And he
won't
can
let
do it
any more
because he's
people suffer
untouchable.
because
That's
of him.
why.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I sense a strong fighting resolve from Anne. Oh. Time to go back.
A group like yours must have relied on subtlety and misdirection. Otherwise, you'd never survive. Some of you might even have been hiding behind a public face their entire lives. If you're listening, then answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Subtle like a
It
rock.
shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the lover's persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I'm trying to think. In Persona 3, when do we get lovers? Like right at the start, right? It's only in 4 that lovers comes a lot later. Yeah.
Let me know when you're heading back in. Oh, wait. We don't have each other's info. Hey, give me your number and chat ID. And,
Chat, time to give your ID there. Yeah, lovers is Risei.
I'll be counting on you then. Same goes for you, Morgana.
The pleasure is all mine, Lady Ann. What a kind girl. Such admirable consideration for others. And the innocence to cast herself into the jaws of death to achieve her goal. She cares about her friends, and she's beautiful to boot. What a girl. She's captured my heart.
Hey, you're a cat. Dude. Enough with the SIMP.
You know, it'd be better if this group could get together quick from now on.
True. Our best option would be to make a secret hideout where we could discuss these things.
A hideout, huh? I like the sound of that.
The school rooftop would work. It seems like nobody goes up there. For the time being, that will make the perfect hideout. I can't contact you from inside a palace, so I'll stay in this world. That being said, I'll need someone to take care of me. I'm personally nominating you. You should feel honored.
This is all you. There's no way I can at my place. Well, we now have our hideout, so let's meet there tomorrow.
Okay, let's go look at my new residence for this world.
I think I have a lung infection.
Stay upstairs while we're open for business.
Okay. Punk rock woman.
Yes?
Hey, lay off the customers.
I just wanted to talk.
Sorry if he was rude, Doctor.
I don't mind.
Doctor.
Come on, you're getting in the way. Go on upstairs.
Wait till later. The cafe's open right now, you know?
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Come back again. That's it for today. Oh, that customer just now? She's the head doctor over at that clinic down the street. Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicines on top of that. At least, that's what I've heard. I haven't been there myself. They should really just leave her alone. It's not like she's getting in the way of their lives.
Hey, are we there yet?
Well, I gotta get home and start making dinner.
What the? What is this place?
It's my pad.
Is this some kind of abandoned house?
Hey, are you... I was wondering why I heard meowing. What did you bring it here for?
It's a cat. Doesn't have a home. It was abandoned. Followed me here.
Not my problem. Look, this place is a restaurant. Animals are a no-go. Though, I guess you might stay on good behavior if you've got a pet to take care of.
Exactly.
Fine. But keep it quiet when we're open for business. And don't let it roam downstairs, or I'll toss it out. Oh, and I'm not going to take care of it. That's all on you.
Okay.
Was that the ruler of this place?
That's right. This is his castle.
He seemed pretty understanding for someone who keeps you cramped up in this dump. Then again, I suppose to normal people I just sound like a meowing cat.
Oh!
Seriously, I had to keep calling out in that cute little voice. Make sure you wash that dish. By the way, have you decided on a name? Morgana? Huh. I was hoping I'd get to name it.
Oh.
Looks like the chief likes me better than you.
It's kind of sad, really.
And to be honest, this place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cells. Remember how you guys asked me before about what I am? To be honest, I don't remember anything about my birth.
Literally, Teddy.
I think the metaverse's distortions made me lose both my memories and my true form.
Damn you, Zuckerberg. Damn you. That form human? Is that form a cat?
It has to be. I mean, why else would a cat be able to talk like this? There's no other possible explanation. There's no doubt that the distortions were what caused me to lose my real self. I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that self back.
I checked, and some people, have been really trying to find out if you can date the cat.
And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it, too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place. Come to think of it, I didn't get hungry over in that world. Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take. Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools.
What are those?
Well, I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal. In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools. How does that sound?
Let's do this. Fine, I guess.
I take it that means you accept? Then it's a deal.
Morgana seems rather happy.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you used special tools and had someone who manufactured them. Answer me.
It was the cat. The cat did it.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Breaketh.
With the birth of the magician persona,
He's magician?
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Okay. Allows you to craft basic infiltration tools.
All right.
lecture you about the infiltration tools over time. By the way, the power you used in the palace was seriously amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card. Alright, I'm gonna stick with you wherever you go from today on. Personas are the strength born from one's heart. Depending on what kind of life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power as well. And if you become acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too. This is all part of our deal. Got it? I expect great things from you. Don't let me down, okay?
Also, I'll accompany you when you go out. Don't worry, it's free of charge. Getting around in cat form sounds pretty inconvenient, though. Well, it is what it is. I'll just have to deal with being carried around in that bag of yours. You phone, who dis? Thanks for everything today. You saved me, and I didn't even thank you properly. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You should thank Ryuji. Don't worry about it. I can't. Anyway, I wanted to let you know at least. See you tomorrow.
You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? I want in too. So, I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me.
At any rate, is this really a place for someone to live? You really need to clean your room first.
Wow!
It's so untidy. Books are even sticking out of the shelves.
Oh!
That desk looks like it could be pretty useful. But you can just clean it later. For now, let's call it a day and get some sleep. Oh, finally. I love sleeping. Don't sleep.
I should write something.
Because we want to sit.
Well then.
I feel a strange weight pressing down on my body. Is this the stress of Kamoshida's threat weighing on me? It's the caught. Oh, it's Saturday.
Oh!
Oh wait, we still go to school. Right. Maybe crowded, but it looks like you can still grab a seat if you're lucky. Oh, we're riding the train. Got some downtime. I wonder if we could put it to good use. What's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately. My head's all foggy and I have no energy. I've tried every drug at the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus? Oh no.
Well, that's not good.
Is this the onset of a psychotic breakdown? What should I do? Am I gonna die? Calm down. Let's go to the clinic. Come on. I'm sure the doctor can prescribe something that'll fix it right up.
I see.
Doctors have the best medicine, huh? Hey, wasn't that one customer back at Leblanc a doctor? So what? Do you have a cold? She was wearing punk clothes.
No!
That's not what's important here. Though she did have an interesting fashion sense. It might be nice to have some strong medicine to use in the palace.
Morning!
Morning, chat. What are you doing here? Let's head to school together. I mean, it's right here, but whatever. You phone who this? Hey, we're meeting up at the hideout after school, right? Don't text now. We're in class. Oh, you mean you're actually listening to all this crap? Yeah, but none of it is really sticking today. I know, right? Anyway, hideout after school. Where exactly is this hideout? The school roof. Wait, we can still go up there? Yeah, I'll let you in. Well, I'll be waiting. Just come on up once school is over. Gotcha. I'm gonna find you if you're late.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Niob. You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Oh, I got shocked. Oh, that looked like it hurt. He hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief, it looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that.
Looks like we're all here. Okay, let's get going.
Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace.
But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare.
Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it?
That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in.
But how exactly are we supposed to do that?
I'm glad you asked, Lady Ann. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
You talking about weapons? Oh, I know a kick-ass place.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace.
And where can we get medicine?
Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady Ann. Now then, he and I have some business in Yongen, so let's head off for today.
What business? I don't have any business. Are we going home?
Just come with me. I won't be able to get close enough by myself. Can I talk?
Remember that customer you met at LeBlanc yesterday? The doctor who prescribes medication after a quick examination? She was sitting at the booth. Yeah, I remember.
Actually,
I just realized something. If she's the kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that, maybe she'll help us out. Somewhere in the neighborhood, right? Take me to her. Oh, she's a rebel as well. Stern-faced old man. Your voice is so quiet, Sonny. You mumbling. Are all the kids like that these days? I can hear you, but just keep that in mind. So what was that about kindergarten? I've heard of her. You should steer clear of private physicians. Larger hospitals are much better because they've got so many more talented doctors. The doctor I go to works at a major hospital. He's very good, or at least he feels reliable. Doctor. Oh, the Takemi Medical Clinic? It's right in front of you. I'm tempted to go myself, but those rumors. I wish I had the guts to go in like you.
this is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine?
We'll make something up. We need to be honest. Maybe we should leave.
How do you expect normal people to understand what a palace is? This is the clinic. Well, I guess that's the only choice we have. We'll just have to go for it. All right, let's step inside.
The languid doctor.
Well,
Is this your first visit? I feel like I've seen you before somewhere. At LeBlanc's. I just moved here. Nice to meet you. Well, whatever. So what are you here for today? My body feels lethargic. I've been having nightmares. I have a chronic disease. Fine.
Please head to the exam room. In a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress. I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay?
Free pain relievers? Hell yeah.
Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which type of pill do you want? A sweet-tasting one or a bitter one?
Oh. I want painkillers.
Is that right? And I bet you think you should have a year-long supply of them too. You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know.
Oh no!
I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me, hmm?
That's right. I really am sick. Are the rumors true?
You're one of those patients with an ulterior motive, huh? What's the world coming to? I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine. I'll prescribe you some medication.
It's okay. You're gonna lose your license though.
But only medication that will help you recover your health. I guess it's fine. You seem pretty earnest, and you don't look like you'll be any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original.
Okay.
I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. So, if that's okay with you, stop by anytime.
Absolutely no romancing this weirdo. Okay, so we're going out with the doctor now. You're a bad doctor.
Great. It's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know? I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for. Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem.
Hey, you do what you gotta do, you know? This is all I've got right now.
Okay, which one?
Recover R. Recover R 100 milligrams. I guess we'll buy some of it.
You want that one? Here you go. Oh, did you decide? Thanks. That should
No,
work.
we got
Here you
extra
go.
money because of that DLC
You
thing,
want that
so I
one?
don't want to.
Thanks. That should work. Here
I
you
don't
go.
want
You want
to
that one?
overspend.
That should work. Here you go. Take care.
Luck with that. What's the reason for your visit? You have a cold, stomach ache, athlete's foot? Whatever it is, you'll need to take a number. Enough of this! You're the only one who could have developed that type of medicine. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. Rumor has it it's a drug so potent it can give a person unlimited power. Really? That's news to me. Developing experimental drugs, medicine, and herbal remedies violates all health regulations. Are you attempting to create a super stimulant? A drug like that will only become a social issue. You're really persistent, you know that? I'm just a quack. Police may not be taking action, but I imagine the media will soon pick up on it. You intend to ruin my reputation again, huh? You're a disgrace to the medical community. What's with the look? That was your mistake, was it not? I won't be responsible for your criminal actions. Dispose of that medicine immediately and resign. The name Tei Takemi will never... Hey, someone there?
Man.
They almost caught us. Sounded like they were talking about something dangerous. Could that woman be hiding some extra strong medicine? We should use that. Seems sketchy. She's a modern age apothecary.
Yes.
If it's that strong, it might come in handy at the palace. All right, let's come back when that man isn't here. We shouldn't involve people who have nothing to do with this. Keep the Phantom Thieves a secret, okay? Anyway, great work. That went really well. So you know that store I mentioned with the model guns? It's in Shibuya. I can go with you if you want. Can't you go alone? Sounds good. Let's do it. Sweet. Well, let's figure out where to meet. You at least know how to get to Shibuya Station, yeah? Hey, I can't make it. I can trust you guys to check the place out for me. You can't come? Not tomorrow. I made plans to see Shiho at the hospital. Gotcha. Don't worry, we got this. Well, see you in Shibuya, chat. I'll be in front of the station.
We might be able to get our hands on some decent stuff if this store really has model guns. Well, we can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home.
Time to go to bed.
Okay.
It's going smoothly so far. Once we're prepared, let's take on the palace. That's where the real fun starts. Got it?
Okay.
Once we find prospects for procuring weapons, we should clean up this room. Okay.
I should write something.
Okay.
We're meeting up with Ryuji tomorrow, so don't oversleep. Sleep. Though Persona 4 gave us a lot more liberty. We're on rails for a while now. Looks like you made it. The shop's on Central Street. We gotta go through the crossing to get there. The crossing. That's what we call the Shibuya crossing. That's a huge intersection with people crossing the street from every direction. Once we get past that, we'll pretty much be at the central area.
Let's go.
Go to Shibuya. No time for lotteries. Oh.
Everyone, wake up! This country is twisted. While Japanese society may appear to be thriving, many young people have not been as blessed as their elders. They have no jobs, no savings, no financial security whatsoever. These young people should be tackling their futures head on, but instead, they're too busy merely trying to survive.
People give speeches all the time. Plus, politics are pretty boring anyways.
Politics? Ew.
Everyone.
Strange incidents are occurring. What is the cause of them all? The runaway train incident? The mysterious psychotic breakdown phenomenon? These are all signs of the end of our once peaceful days.
The most important thing is...
Now is the time for our politicians to show their strength, and yet...
Hey, hey.
If you're interested in politics, you should come back another time. I wonder if he's a character we can befriend.
Follow me. The shop can be pretty confusing to find sometimes.
Hey, are you a student? Looking for a part-time job? It's easy money. I can make a recommendation just for you.
Hey.
There's no time. What kind of work is it? Look, it's easy and it'll net you a ton of cash. Just follow me and we'll get you sorted out.
Can I talk?
We don't have time for this guy. Looking kind of sus.
Hey.
It's this way. Oh, back alley. Let's go buy some weapons in a back alley. Is it pretty legit, huh? This place looks sketchy. This is exciting. Oh, are you into this sort of military stuff? Anyway, let's check out what's inside. I'll be looking forward to the game dropping Advanced Race Theory and Mazovian Socioeconomics on us any day now. Exactly.
Oh yeah, before we head in, you know anything about guns and shit?
Yeah.
I guess we can just ask the guy behind the counter if we can't figure out what we want. Come on, let's do this.
This music. Is that a grenade launcher? You know what you want yet?
You looking for recommendations? I don't know, just buy whatever looks interesting to you.
This is a man who is tired of working.
Ugh, some customer service.
Fine, what do you want? An automatic? A revolver?
Automatic? Dude, why are you talking about cars now?
Listen, this here's an enthusiast shop. My regulars will be mad if I let a casual like you hang around.
Oh, get that normie out of here.
I'm not a freaking casual. I bought shit from here like last week.
Can't remember you.
You bastard.
And you, looking for something?
I'm looking to pop a guy. Something that looks real. And we don't...
Oh, you guys planning a nice big bank robbery or something?
Yes.
What? That ain't it. We just like how they look is all.
Not suspicious.
Anyways, you should have said before you two are enthusiasts. I'm always up for helping fresh faces. Some precautions first, though. Don't go around pointing them at other people. Keep them in a bag or something if you're outside. Oh, and don't let the fuzz catch wind of you having them. I don't need them coming around here.
Well, be careful, promise. We know that stuff already. We hate the cops.
How about that? Me too. Now, if you look close, you'll be able to tell these are models. Real guns feel different. Maybe someday I'll show you the real good stuff, though. If you got the guts for it, of course.
The real guns. What happened
for
there?
now, you get the beginner selection. Just sit tight. I'll bring him out.
We did it, dude. We totally gotta go for some fancy shit, right? Ooh, I want him to shine. Oh, and here's the cash for mine. Pick me out something good.
You can buy model guns, protectors. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. All right, which one?
I mean, we can fully equip our guys here.
All right, which one?
With our cheated money. Why are we buying airsoft guns? So basically in the dream world, if the gun looks real, it is real.
That's what you're choosing?
And they'll grind for
How's
gear.
that?
Okay. Okay, Mike, I'm gonna do that. But first, let me buy all the equipment.
All right, which one? Huh? You like it? Sounds good. How's that?
Next, you're gonna tell me if you die in Canada, you die for real?
All right,
No,
which one, huh?
that's just a
You
rumor.
like
I've
it?
never actually seen it happen.
Okay. Sounds good. That's what you're choosing? How's that? All right, which one? Huh? You like it? Sounds good. Huh?
Sling
How's
bow.
that? All right, which one? Huh? You like it?
A model gun based on a British model. The Sturridge. Don't think I know that one.
All right. Sounds good. How's that? All right, which one? That's what you're choosing? You like it? You better not use it to pull a prank. That's what you're... Don't break it, okay? Okay. Sounds good. Come again.
Oh yeah, there's something you should know. I don't buy off any model guns from other people, so keep that in mind. I don't want to deal with any problems buying something that's been already modified. That's all I gotta say. Oh yeah, we can change their outfits. Going home already? Anyways, I'll have you do the choosing from now on. Get me the strongest looking one.
Boss, did you hear? Apparently that subway driver from the accident was acting really odd during his testimony hearing.
You talking about that psychotic whatever thing people are going on about?
Yeah, I heard it completely alters your personality. The news is saying the driver couldn't even speak when they tried asking him questions.
Only an idiot would believe a preposterous story like that. Oh, and sorry, but we're closing soon.
How rude. This must be why you don't get many customers.
Damn.
Your coffee's actually not half bad. The beans must be lamenting the sorry state of this store.
Thanks for stopping in. Please come again.
I'm only trying to help you fix your business. Thanks for the coffee, at least.
VIP hottie regular.
Jeez, what a pain.
Hottie?
Oh, what do you want? If you're bored, go wash some dishes or something.
How's business? You treat patrons like that? How are you still open?
It doesn't concern you. It's all good as long as the shop doesn't fail. I'm not gonna go wearing a fake smile.
Is that a motto of yours? But what if it does fail?
Who knows? Maybe I'll end up living out on the streets. As long as I'm here, the world leaves me be. No annoyances or troublesome people to deal with. It's like my own personal hideaway. I'd be kind of screwed if I lost it. But I guess you would be too. So you better at least try and be useful around here. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Don't cause any trouble.
I went to see Shiho in the hospital. How was she? Did you talk to her? Her condition is stable. They don't know when she'll regain consciousness, though. That's scary. I'm sure she'll be okay. Yeah. She'll get better, I know it. I just need to believe in her. I'll never forgive Kamoshida. He's gonna pay for what he did, no matter what.
We're just about ready to go to the palace. We just need to assemble some infiltration tools. Clean off that desk back there so we can use it. That desk! Hurry now and clean it up! Great. Now you can make things whenever you want. I'll provide the materials this time. Try making a lockpick.
With the necessary materials, you can make various infiltration tools. It will be quite useful during palace exploration, so make sure to bring some along. Making tools will cause time to pass, but it will improve your dexterity proficiency. Each time this ranks up, you can make an additional tool. During bad weather, your focus will allow you to make an additional tool.
Don't think too hard about it. You'll get the hang of it.
Get out of the way, cat. I need to work here.
Everyone starts off a little clumsy. Don't be sad if it doesn't go well at first, okay?
Make it.
Great. We should be able to use this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're more proficient.
We should be ready now. We're heading into the palace tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
Good morning. Come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning.
Morning. Or ellipses.
That admirable behavior won't do you any good once you're expelled.
Well, that wraps up the homeroom period. A word with you, please.
Niob.
There's something I'd like to ask you. It won't take long.
I see you're already getting on top of the problem I'd mentioned this morning, Miss Kawakami. I appreciate the support.
Thank you again.
Oh, you know this guy, Yoshizawa?
Yes, he lent me a helping hand earlier.
I recommend you steer clear of the likes of him if you have any consideration for your future. Remember the discussion we just had? There are a number of students in this school you shouldn't get involved with. This one's at the top of the list.
Oh, the delinquent transfer student?
Sorry to interrupt, but I need to use the guidance office.
Oh, pardon me. We should be going too. Don't want to get in the way of guiding this delinquent and all.
Please excuse us.
After you.
So well-mannered. So proper.
I'm gonna get straight to the point. Did something happen between you and Mr. Kamoshida?
Not at all. Why do you ask? Deny everything.
I don't think so. Especially after that little exchange just now. He gave me a brief lecture this morning, and your name came up. Something about the dangers of a lack of supervision. I don't mean to pry, but just make sure you don't go causing trouble, okay?
Oh, Japan.
Oh, and one more thing. That girl outside the office? You didn't make a pass at her, did you?
Her ribbon was cute. Of course not. Well, I'm interested. Her ribbon was cute.
Uh-huh.
No, she's not.
Mr. Kamoshida has a real close eye on you. Apparently, you've been getting involved with Sakamoto-kun.
Sakamoto!
You seem acquainted with Yoshizawa-san as well. Maybe you're just naturally drawn to athletes? Sorry, bad joke. That's all I wanted to discuss. You're free to go.
Okay. Date this lady. She's properly jaded. The teacher? I don't think we can date the teacher. So I saw Kamoshida at the school gate this morning. He was just standing there looking at me with his grin on his face. That's annoying. He was probably mocking you. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. We're definitely gonna pull this off. Yeah, I'm worried about Shiho, but I want to concentrate on our operation too. I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. The board's meeting's on May 2nd, right? We just gotta take... Oh, okay, so there's our limit. Just gotta take care of him before then. I'm ready for this. Same goes for me. Me too. I'll do my best. No going in without me. Yeah, you better let us know if you're going into the palace. He got in trouble on his first day of school. These guys are gonna get expelled. Nobody wants a troublemaker in school. Everyone's got high hopes for the new girl, Yoshizawa-chan. Darn, she's fine. I wonder if I have a shot with her.
Okay.
It's time to set the plan in motion. I bet the others are ready to go and waiting on the signal. I'll leave the planning to you. If you cannot execute the plan by the deadline, then it's game over. Keep vigilant and be aware of the time remaining. Palaces contain strong enemies. Consult with your allies and make use of various facilities in the city. Mission starto. Got some free time. Oh, we can actually check out the network. Oh, let's check out the network. Oh, we got a message. What are we doing about the palace? Ain't we meeting up? If you don't know what to do, just let's go. Decide later. Check out the log. Wrong log. Wait, what? When you're at a loss, assist commands can give you recommendations based on your current conditions for activities and to do and confidence to see. Oh, that's cool. So, 54% of the people went to the palace. 38% of the people spent time with Takemi, and 8% went studying or went batting. Takemi is the doctor. Doctor! Turn off my cringe inhibitors. What's your level? We are level 5, but our personas are lower than that. Our Sen is level 3, Lovers is Pixie's 2, and Mike is 4. Average level is 9. Grinding time. I guess we gotta go grind then.
I hope you all understand that our time limit is May 2nd.
We basically just have to go to that castle and steal the treasure from Kamoshida, right?
But wait, what even is a treasure? I want to know that before we do anything.
A treasure is the physical form of the palace ruler's distorted desires. In other words, it's the core of the palace. Once we steal it, the palace will crumble. I think. Having said all that, even I don't know what Kamoshida's treasure is going to be.
And where can we find it?
There's no way of knowing that until we go in and find out. But if I had to guess, I'd say he has it locked up somewhere in the depths of the palace.
I think I get it now. We just gotta find the treasure, yeah?
Pretty much. There's just a lot we won't know until we go in. In any case, our objective is to find the treasure's location somewhere in the palace. Make sure we go about this with time to spare so we can avoid any unforeseen circumstances. I expect great things from you guys.
Your progress with the whole meeting option. Listen to your friends' opinions and decide on the best course of action. Not purchase items when you're in the palace. It will be nighttime when you return from a palace. If time runs out, it's game over. Keep an eye on the time remaining.
Let's do it.
All right, so I guess we'll go in the palace, but we're gonna take a small break, and then we'll be back with more Persona after the break.